And welcome to the latest edition of Get to Know Your Gophers here on Gophersports.com. I'm Justin Gaard from KFAN Radio and sideline reporter for the Gopher Radio Network, and we're joined today by senior defensive back Kyle Henderson. Thanks for joining us today, Kyle. Tell us a little bit about your journey. You started down in Mankato, and now here you are. You go from Boomtown to Dinkytown. How did that happen?
It's a long story, but I'll make it short. I love Mankato, and I really do appreciate the coaches there, but I just decided that I wanted to come back home, be a Gopher. I'm from here in Minneapolis, so it's always something I wanted to do, and I decided to take a risk, and I think it worked out in my favor. So,
you think is there a bigger rivalry between Minnesota State Mankato and Minnesota Duluth, or Minnesota and Iowa?
Oh, it's a bigger rivalry between Minnesota and Iowa. I would have to say the Minnesota State Mankato rivalry would be St. Cloud. That's definitely their Wisconsin or Iowa. You could say they have the traveling toolkit is their trophy, and that's a pretty big thing over there. So we took that very serious when we played them.
Well, so going from a toolkit to a pig and an axe and a jug, you probably made the right call, right?
I'm not going to try to diminish my old trophy by any means. You guys definitely got to keep that toolkit over at the Mavericks, but it is really it's just a bigger stage. The axe and the pig, the Floyd, they're very old traditional trophies that not very many guys get to say they could touch. We got the axe coming up. I've never really been able to hold that thing yet, so that would be a great honor if I could. But it's definitely just a big stage. It affects more people, you know what I'm saying? So I would have to say that, yeah, it's definitely a little bit nicer over here.
Talk about being on the field on Saturday when you guys know you're going to win. You've got Floyd of Rosedale right behind the bench. Talk about that moment a little bit for us.
That was a really great moment. You really can't you can't trade those moments for anything. The experience, the fans, they stayed by our side the whole game, and that really helped out. It showed in the final quarters of the game. But once we knew that we won and that we weren't going to have to go back in the locker room feeling like somebody could have done something differently or just like questioning ourselves, we actually got this win, and it was a good win. So I think it just felt great, honestly. It felt great to me, and I know it felt great to my teammates, and hopefully we can carry that over to this next week.
And this next week we've got Michigan State. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to bring a toolbox to East Lansing with me. You guys get the win over the Spartans. I'll give you the toolbox. Deal?
Okay, deal. Make sure that it's maroon and gold, though, for sure.
I think we can take care of that. Thanks to Kyle Henderson, senior defensive back. You can watch him this Saturday against Michigan State. Thanks for checking out the latest edition of Get to Know Your Gophers here on Gophersports.com.